Now, students, see page number 8. I am reading our remaining paragraph, forms of power sharing. Now, just listen carefully and try to understand. In modern democracies, power sharing arrangements can take many forms. Power sharing arrangement means we can see the arrangements in the power sharing, means power of country which is divided and shared into different parts, organs of government. How? We have to read in this paragraph. Let us look at some of the most common arrangements that we have or will come across. Now we have to read some arrangements. So first of all, we have to read and we have to understand first one. So just listen carefully. This one, power is shared among different organs of government. Country's power, which is divided and shared into different organs of government. Organs of governments. Which are the organs of government? You know, such as the legislature. Legislature means parliament. Legislature means we can say the parliament, making law body. It's called the parliament. Executive means ministers to carry out laws. So there is one of the organ or body, government's body. It's called the executive body. And judiciary, court system. So country's power divided into these three organs. One of the legislature, second executive, and third one is the judiciary. Let us call this horizontal distribution of power. How the power is shared? Horizontal, equally at same level. So it is called the horizontal distribution of power. Why? Because it allows different organs of government placed at the same level. The organs of governments, how organs of governments are there at a same level. Legislature, executive, and judiciary at the same level to exercise, to use different powers. Now they can use the country's power, the power which is handed to that particular body. So they can, so such organs can easily exercise and use its own power equally at same level. Such a separation ensures that none of the organs can exercise unlimited power. So no one can, means not a one body, on we can say the not a one organ of the government cannot exercise, cannot use unlimited power, more power than others. Each organ checks the others, means here we can see the one organ means legislature. They can check the activities of the executive, and executive's activities can be checked and controlled by the judiciaries. So each organs are interlinked as well as the connected for checking and for maintaining, we can say the whatever they have the power, they have control, they can control to each other. Such a separation ensures that none of the organs can exercise unlimited power. Now each organ checks the others. Now they can check to each other their activities. How? Just listen carefully, you can understand easily how these organs they check to each other. This results in a balance of power among various institutions because of checking. Means judiciary can check the activities, executives activities, as well as the legislatures and legislature means our representatives. Now they can control the ministers as well as the by the ministers. Now judges are appointed. Now after appointment, now the judges judiciary can check their activity also, like this. So we can see here check and balance. This result in a balance of power among various institutions. Last year we studied that in a democracy, even though ministers and government officials means government officers exercise power, means minister they can use power, country's power, as well as the government officers also they have power, they can use for the we can say the for public purpose. They can use their power, whatever the power which is handed by the law and constitutions, they can use. Exercise power, they are responsible, but they are responsible to the parliament or state assemblies. Means ministers, once they were appointed, but they are responsible to the parliament, to the state assembly also, to the people also. Similarly, although judges are appointed by the executive, means executive by the executive means by the ministers, by prime ministers. So by the ministers, judges are appointed. They are appointed, but judges are appointed by the executive. They can check the functioning of executive or laws made by the legislature. They are appointed by the executive, but they can check the functions of the executive as well as the laws which are made by the parliament. Like this we can understand here. Now we can see here check and balance among these different organs. We can see the link, connection between we can say the different organs. We can see the checking as well as the maintaining balance among these different organs. Now students, listen carefully. This arrangement is called a system of checks and balance. So this is a first arrangement. The power is shared among different organs of government. It is called the such type of arrangement is called the checks and balance, because each organ now check to each other as well as the tries to maintain balance also in a government. So it is called the checks and balance, a system of checks and balance. Now second one we will see in next clip.